everybody, and welcome to another video. A question I see getting asked a lot online is, help, my chicken coop is really muddy. What do I do to get rid of the mud? And I thought right now would be a great time to talk about this because it has literally rained every single day this week, and I think today's probably going to be the last day. But next week we're going to be getting into the upper 90s for temperature, so one extreme to the other. But today we're going to go ahead and get this chicken coop all cleaned up. So let me show you what we like to do. So this is our main coop. This is it's vacant right now because this is our main free-ranging coop. But you can see I try to make it kind of cute. We've got a raised bed down here that has snapdragons. Chickens don't eat snapdragons, but they will scratch them up, as you can see they've done here. So I tried to put some chicken wire to cover that, but chickens will be chickens. They love to scratch. And then we've got this little hanging basket here that I made with some really pretty petunias. But the inside of the coop is not so cute. As you can see, we are very, very, very muddy. And it's not so bad in this back part here because, oh yeah, this part is actually covered. This came covered when we bought this house. It has a tarp, and then on top of the tarp is you're not gonna be able to see it, but on top of the tarp there is a bed cover for a pickup truck, which actually works really well for a coop cover, and I feel like those you could probably find on Marketplace, people giving them away. So that is a good option if you're needing a roof for your cover. But you can see the difference between a covered part of a coop and an uncovered part. It's just super squishy, super muddy, and it's gross. So yeah guys, as always, there's more than one way to skin a cat, but this is the method that we've used for the past 6 years, and it works pretty well. So what you're gonna need, let's go over here, is just some regular old pine shavings from the farm store. These are only like $4 or $5 for a bag, and a bale of regular old wheat straw. So you're going to start off with the shavings, and what they're going to do is actually soak up all the extra moisture and provide just a little bit more substance, so it's not just pure muck. And I try to concentrate it, especially where I walk in there, because the food and water bowls are just right there. So I try to put extra right here because I'm obviously much heavier than a chicken. So I actually cause a lot of the muck right here. So we've got some extra shavings here. That was only about half a bag, and it went pretty far. Up next is wheat straw. Now people get confused between straw and hay. You don't want to use hay. Hay is what you would feed to a cow or a horse. The problem with hay, even though it can technically be used as a bedding, the problem with it is it absorbs moisture and it tends to mold really easily. So what the straw does is it doesn't absorb the moisture, it's just going to sit on the top. So this is going to provide them a nice dry area to lay where you don't have to worry about this soaking up all that moisture underneath it. Straw also takes quite a bit longer to break down. The amount of straw that you need is going to vary depending on the size of your coop. This coop is probably maybe like 7 by 15, and I just use one whole bale of straw. Okay, excuse me, chicken. Okay, I need to spread this in there, please. I don't want it spread out here. Can you wait a minute? Okay. And that is all that I'm going to spread that out because the chickens are going to spread the rest out for me. As you can see, she is already working on it for me. But you may be wondering, where's the best place to get straw? The place that we buy it is straight out of the field during wheat harvesting season. That is the cheapest you're going to find it. In our area, we're able to get bales of wheat straw for anywhere between $2 to $3 a bale. You can also go to your local agri center or grain mill, feed mill, co-op, whatever you call them. That's going to be the next cheapest place to get them. And then also farm stores like Tractor Supply, they sell it as well, but that's probably going to be the most expensive way to get it. And as you can see, the straw is actually kind of a form of enrichment for the chickens too, because there's always going to be little pieces of wheat left over that didn't get harvested. And so the chickens love to go through there and pick those out. They're having a good old time. So that's it. That's what we do for bedding in our chicken run. This has worked well for us for the past 6 years. The straw will last us for a good amount of time. It just depends on the weather. You know, if we keep getting a bunch of rain, we'll probably have to replace it again sooner, but it'll last a decent amount of time, and the chickens really like it too. Some other options that are out there that some people swear by is sand. Put a few inches of sand in the run. Some people really like the bagged horse pellets, like the horse bedding that you can buy at farm stores. That stuff's a little expensive, but a little bit does go a long way. So that's an option as well. You know, you can get creative. It doesn't take much to make a chicken happy, but this system is what works well for us, and they seem to enjoy it. So yeah, so that's how we keep our coops clean and not so muddy during spring. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.